Hello and welcome, people. So, welcome back to C3 teaser tournament season 1. Okay, I mean, this is just a teaser tournament, so I hope everybody's doing great. So, I guess the casters are busy right now. So, all right. So we shall go to this thing main screen. Right? Are you ready, casters? I guess
Just give us a minute, Baka.
okay.
I think we couldn't hear you because you were breaking off from your end. So couldn't hear you properly. Anyway, guys, welcome back to the fourth day of the tournament. It's a girl line here, and tonight we have been having an epic showdown. And as we are excited as the team is building in all these past 3 days, and tonight we're going to have another incredible showdown. And to let you know, this is presented, powered by NextG and Vista. I'm your host, Nine, and with me at the desk is the ever insightful Champ to break down the action. And the stakes are higher than ever because today we have Zed facing Warriors. And kind of promising to me that this battle will last long, more than let's assume that it will last more than 10 minutes. Yeah, so team will be showing off the impressive strategy and skill. So without any delay, let's uh invite Champ into the table. Good evening, Champ.
What do you mean by invite, man? I have never left you guys.
Uh,
What's going on, guys? Good evening. Hello, man.
hello.
I've always been here, man. I never left, man. I never left. So, sorry, not let me. How about you give me your prediction? 9. Which team do you think is gonna be winning? Zed or is it gonna be Warriors?
Well, for me, I don't know from both the team. Let me just get straight there. And so I'm not. I would. Maybe I can give you my answer after this drafting.
So you need to see the draft, but for me, I'm gonna be doing a coin toss. Let me do a coin toss.
Okay, yeah, you can go for that. Yeah, sure.
And Warrior, okay? Hey. Okay, so I lost my coin trying to do the coin toss.
Okay, and
Anywho.
I'm also like hoping that we'll have a potential, band. A good band coming in from both the team because we also know that they have been like we have seen a slight changes in the drafting phase as well, including yesterday. So
The meta is ever shifting when it comes to the game of MLBB into a land of dawn. And speaking of bans, I think we already see the first ban being made out by the side of Zed in forms of Trigreal. What are your thoughts about Trigreal though?
I would do the same because there are other a lot of
Oh.
I mean, I would not actually like go the first ban for Tiggy because there are so many counters for Tiggy. Because like to disengage that, right? Like we have Minotaur, which has been played very well. So I think to right away for Tiggy, I would actually go for Chip. What? Wait here.
Okay.
What's up with the ban though here with the tanks?
The Zed are like banning out all the tanks. I guess we are gonna be seeing some support rooms being used. Like it's not only Zed that are banning out the tanks. The side of Warrior, they also banned out one tank themselves in forms of Hylos on that second ban, and they actually used their first ban onto that Suyu, which is pretty amazing in the jungle right now. And yeah.
Yeah, and they are even going for a Fanny ban.
Speaking of the Fanny, that's of course, man. In the land of Dawn, when it comes to pro players, None of the Fanny shall ever pass. She shall never pass.
But I like there was this moment where like for a while Fanny was really but I mean she got revamped. Was it she got revamped and then
Yeah,
suddenly
she,
she's back to the
yeah,
normal
yeah, she
change?
didn't get revamped. She got a
Uh-huh.
little buff towards her energy, where
Oh, I see.
like before now, she kinda needed to like recall back to the best. Like whenever the off time, right? Like the
Mm-hmm.
energy regen time of Fanny's energy, it was a little bit too high. Now it is like down from 3, it is now back to 5. So now the Fanny
Mm-hmm.
can literally be like an walking Fanny, and literally walking Fanny, and while she's walking, she doesn't even need to recall back to her own fountain to like gain back that energy. Like she can constantly be present on the man after that recent buff. Speaking of,
Mm-hmm.
we are seeing the Zaz being picked out from the side of Zed.
I mean that would be an interesting pick coming in from Demon Hunter because we haven't seen Zas play. Look at they're going for mage.
So it's
The
yeah.
players. Uh-huh.
It is not only Zaz. We also see the Xavier and Hilda. Those are, I'm not sure about Xavier though. Xavier can actually, something that I say about Xavier. Xavier can never be bad. That's how that hero works. It's never bad. Speaking of bad, the other hero that's really good from the EXP right now, Hilda, coming up straight up from Warrior. Oh, a Franco, huh? Franco?
Franco.
Frank?
Yes, it looks.
Mr. Frank?
Yeah, it definitely he's being picked. And for the answer, we have Fi going with that Hilda pick. I think we're going to see another Akai pick coming in from the team Warrior. The heavy spin's going to pop out. That answers to actually, I would even say to Elise. Alice.
We are just saying that the tanks are getting banned. We are probably not going to be seeing any tanks, but there are so many tanks in our game. I forgot that Akai is like still an option. This is looking like an Rome Akai, guys, but enough of Akai. The speak that is kind of interesting to me. Since you are a roamer though, Nine, I'm going to be asking you about that pick, which is Franco. Like, what do you think? Why do you think the side of Zed they're picking up that Franco?
Well, definitely, I think Franco, can be really be a trouble in picking the jungle.
Okay, you are talking about jungle invade. I mean, maybe they're afraid of their jungle being late. They don't want that. They want their first buff to be hooked. But speaking of that, they're banning the side of Warrior. They're banning out Mia. And the side of Zed, they're gonna be banning out Saber, and they're finally be also banning out. Actually, they didn't even pick up a marksman for themselves, and they're gonna be picking what is that hero? They're banning out 2 marksmen, Mia and Brody. So Zushin is still open, by the way, and nobody picked it.
What I'm like seeing because like they went for the first ban of Tigreal, right?
Oh,
So
man.
what I am seeing is like they might go for a possible of like a jungle invasion. The way they are planning, like since Franco is another option. If they cut out Tiggy, then Franco is the another option. So there was the sole reason for me to speak on that Franco. But with that Luno's pick, I think that really answers to the damage that's gone to burst with Xavier side by side with the darkness coming in from let's say Sindong. Okay.
Alright, I think we have our answer. What is gonna be the jungle from the side of Zed? The Hayabusa being left out all this time along, and finally being picked out by the slot 5 of their team, of which the player's name I can't even read sadly, but we can see Zed Hest being picking up that cowboy that Bolty will still be will really be proud of. Clint coming in, Bolty. What do you think, Bolty? I'm asking Bolty in chat, man. And also, Nine, you can give me your thoughts about that final pick in forms of Roger, Prime, M3, Skin. What do you think, man? Guys, come on. Hit me up with something.
Well, that Duresh Kumar going to show us some slide of show for us definitely, because I am anticipating for a good showdown coming in from him,
Wait, what is
especially the
that?
early game.
Oh, you mean Mr. Durgesh Kumar on that Roger? Okay.
Yes.
I was like, okay, what is Nine saying? I mean, since we are not like familiar with these players, guys, this is literally like our first time looking at most of these players that we are really excited to like look at like what this new young bloods can show us, and that is what Team C3 is all about, like giving the young bloods a chance as we are loading into our land of dawn. Nine.
So we have like this draft, like the draft phase is over, and this is it for them to go to the next round, and a lot of interesting pick coming in. So I am about to, give myself a surprise to the gameplay, and we are about to see how they play out in game, and this is about strategy truly unfolding, right? Who will deliver better, their plans better. So will it be a Z or will it be Warrior? Let's find out. And we are here in the land of dawn. Match 1 on the blue team, we have Z, and on the red we have Team Warrior.
So you still haven't given me your prediction. by the
Okay,
way.
so looking at the prediction now, I'm going more on the Warrior. I mean, I'm going more on the Warrior right now, but I am afraid of that Alice.
Why is
I'm
that?
afraid of Alice, okay? Because we know the damage burst that's come, that because they do have a very good balance.
Wait, so isn't it the team of Z that has the Alice, by the way?
Yes, they do. But there's a but, because they have this Sindong going for Lunox. The burst that going to come in the early shield literally is, the back. I mean the with the for her the ability to move around.
It's a darkening, right?
Yes.
The dark storm.
Yes,
Okay,
and
yeah, so speaking of the Lunox, especially this game, guys, the Lunox is gonna be online a hell lot quicker, since this is not a mid lane Lunox, this is a gold lane Lunox, and whenever you're playing that gold lane, the kitching, you get so much money so easily. So it's gonna be an interesting watch to like see this Lunox. Speaking of interesting, Hayabusa going up straight with the Oki shadow kill, picking up that kill onto the enemy.
oh, and then
tank.
already we are getting on the top side. Why no respect has been taken down. We're talking about Alice, and she is already being taken down by that Duresh Kumar as expected.
Durgesh Kumar on that Roger. Okay, so like
Durgesh.
both our junglers already 1-0 and they're both picking up a kill. Speaking of Durgesh, he's gonna be pressured by Hayabusa, the enemy jungle.
Ooh, and then another engagement coming in. We're going to see another fight because it's early fight. They are. I mean, I want to say fight.
Durgesh picking up another kill
Dur-
onto that Franco.
I told you this Durgesh is going to show us some real, knockdown show, because that's what I expected of Roger, right?
Is he going in a little bit too deep there? No, never mind.
But for this Korean guy, this Korean guy, I think it would be for him to really go like for the back
that
laner.
dude's coming in onto Akai though.
Ooh, yes, they're going to go down, and the Korean guy take him down, but Mr. X with that Gojo is still seems pretty calm, dodging that out.
Casually
But-
just recalling, he knows that they're not gonna be able to contest for the turtle, so they decided to like back off, go back to the fountain, get some HP, get some mana. Meanwhile, Durgesh farming his orange buff, and some action happening towards on that top
Ooh,
side.
that I don't know coming in. We
Yeah.
are going to see Joke going to get caught out with Hazard coming in, and fight takedown. Why no respect? They're going to chase. Are they chasing Hilbert Galbi? But no, they have Damon Hunter right at the back to give that back up. I think they are trying to study. I feel like they're trying to study the team
Nah,
The opponent.
I know what's happening. I think probably they're sharing your common hate for the allies. They are probably also like hearing us commented over this game, and they heard talking nine about the allies, and they don't want to give that allies a breathing space. I think. Oh, Mr.
Ooh,
X
see
picking
Durgesh
up that
going in.
Sky Piercer.
Oh, already he did.
He did.
Oh, that the first item going in. I don't know. It's laser going down. Why no risk? No risk.
There goes down
Not
Alice once
at
again.
all. He is getting brutally been taken down there with no space for her to breathe with that 031. I feel bad for that Iron Hook coming in from Gilbert. That ultimate in, but the heavy spin coming in again. But Mr. X takes the Korean guy down. Could you
I
give us
mean-
insight about that Korean guy? Because for the back line, he has just Mr. X, but the front line are pretty strong for him to get into the back lineup.
I mean, our Korean guy has been playing that game really well this far, but it's not his fault that he just lost his life and his purple buff. It is because, like, why no respect? That guy is like literally asking, yo guys, why are you guys targeting me, man? Show me some respect. Why no respect? He's literally asking that to the enemies. They are constantly pressuring on that alley.
Ooh. Yeah, did you see that?
What's happening? No, I didn't, man.
Yeah.
What's happening? What did I miss?
You missed such a beautiful hook at the bot lane, and here we are contesting. By the way, I think the first turtle was freely given,
Yeah,
and
the
Durgesh
first
Kumar
turtle was
takes the
secured
turtle.
by Hayabusa.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second turtle is gonna be picked up by Mr. Durgesh on that. Roger coming in big time, killing that.
Durgesh
Franco.
Kumar is the shining star right now in the top lane. We are seeing Fi going for the. Just give me a minute.
Ali
Okay,
coming
going
in.
for the
Why
top
no
tier.
respect once again with that blood board.
Alice pick. I mean, they will not give her the late game for sure.
But
It's-
everybody is loving Sky Piercer on the side of Warrior, huh?
Are they
The second Sky Piercer being picked out,
And-
picked up by
back
Lennox.
on Savior?
Yeah, actually, at least the Xavier got 10 stacks on that Sky Piercer, but anyways, I'm gonna be touching on that Sky Piercer after the game is over. Probably right now, some action happening anywhere. You wanna give me some insights, like?
Well, see, they are going
Why
for
not
Alice.
respect once
Why
again
not
with
respect
the
game
pressure?
to not
Yo,
be
why
to
not
get the same, but
respect?
I also.
Why not respect surviving with sliver of his HP?
Oh,
Oh, Lunox.
I thought he dodged it away. I thought he's going to die, but then he's able to.
Yeah, he
manage that out.
actually their EXP lane didn't die, but you know who died? The Clint on that gold lane, he died. And
Oh.
speaking of Sky Piercer, that is gonna be a 10 stacks of Sky Piercer for
Look
Lunox.
at the top lane where game 5 going to get down. He's almost getting sandwiched there, but with that in Demon Hunter takes him down, and look, Gab is doing so well. Hilbert, I don't know. Whoever you are, you're doing pretty well with that hook. Anywho, but then it's just
Another
X
snipe coming
wants-
in from Mr. X, huh?
Yeah, with that laser. You won't leave. It's so dangerous.
That is the dawning light coming in from Mr. X that is securing the kill onto that Franco. But before the Franco went down, he took a pretty vital kill onto Durgesh Kumar. That Roger was absolutely running rampage over on the side of Zed, and that was beautifully done, taking on the Roger by the Franco. Meanwhile, the third turtle is being walked on by Durgesh.
Oh yes. Oh, Durgesh again attaining the second turret, and with that the tier getting down. Zed Haste. It seems like Zed Haste is the leader, trying to do his best. I think Clint right now. I mean, all of them. I mean, basically from this Zed team, they really have to get back to the in pace because this does not look really well from that side. With that, he went in again. What? The laser. He went in. I just said he went in. But the poke it's coming in a lot, and that's what Akai is supposed to do. But Demon Hunter coming in and pops out that ultimate. But Fi go and get Demon Hunter, but couldn't be able to flick away. Lasers almost down with that low HP. No respect being taken by Don't that in what that demon and light coming in. Oh, was that the double kill? Yes, indeed it was. And what's this crystal already with
The
that
Holy Crystal being picked
Sindong.
up. Who did pick up the Holy Crystal? Can we look at the itemization? Okay, so the Lunox picked up the Holy Crystal, and the Lunox is sitting pretty on 40 stacks of Sky Piercer. Also, did you guys notice how that was criminal, man? Laser was literally at 0 HP, and he kept on walking from like towards like enemy spaces, and he escaped without a death. I mean, without a death. Hey, why am I lagging though?
Oh, is it? Oh, look at that. Why no respect still trying to poke in Fi, but against Hilda at this point, I don't think, but Hilbert's coming in. Fi is going to be taken down, it seems, with a very low HP. But Laser is also trying to come for backup, but it's too late for him with that. The golden one being taken by Demon Hunter. I mean they are going for a steal, but they won't let it do, because with that gap, the huge gap that's coming in from Zed, I think they will not give another opportunity. But let's not forget about Hilbert. He is, though they are at the low stage right now, but he is he's really doing well for a tank there. But I think it's just the damage that's not really coming in. Don't you think so, champ?
I mean, he's doing the best a Franco can do, but you know who is doing absolutely amazing? That Lundong.
I know. I told you Luna's going to be. He is going to be, a pain in the ass.
Yo, Hayabusa picking up that kill on Mr. X. Now the Hayabusa has like 40 stacks of Sky Piercer as well. No,
Durgesh Kumar going in, and he's going to take the Japanese now. But Gilbert at the moment, at the moment he pops the ultimate, but he was able to save that, and Iazer was almost going down as well, taken by Gilbert at the chase. But the Japanese guy, with that turret, I think he will manage.
So yeah, Hilbert, wow, amazing! Iron Hook coming in from Hilbert, taking that kill onto Laser. So yeah, this Franco player, Hilbert, he has been doing really amazing. Every time bloody hunting, whenever the Roger comes in, the Franco Hilbert says, Mr. Durgesh, you are going nowhere. You are gonna be bloody hunted right here, right now. And his team is also like finishing up the kills for him. That's really good to see.
With three goal difference, we have Warrior Godlike already. When respect is not getting respect at all by that Sindong totally slaughtering him. Oh, that hook being missed again with Hilbert. But I think, what are the chances for them to come in for Team Z?
For Team Z to win this match, I would say their best bet so far it is in that hand of that Zask, their mid laner. He's like kinda sitting in pity at 2-2-2. I don't know how many items he has. I have to check probably. Okay, so the Zask, he has 2 full items, and he's actually building the tank shredder in the forms of that Feather of Heaven. So it's definitely that Zask that can bring them back into this game. Oh, Durgesh Kumar coming in big time, picking up a kill on that Feint.
Oh, there's a lot of follow-up coming in. Second initiator, Sindong getting this double kill again. Is going to go in. Sindong is delivering. That's what we were looking for, and they are going for objective here, and without any delay, they will go right for that turret with the tier 3-0 on the side of.
So the Lunox player, Sindong, not only is he delivering really good, you know what else he has right now? Nine. You know what else?
Please enlighten me, champ.
That is the fully stacked Sky Piercer on the hand of that.
Oh, wait, let me check. Oh, that's going, the burst that's going to come out. She's going to pierce everyone from Z. Anywho, I'm sure they're holding whatever they could. They're putting all the effort to put in that table, possible invasion coming in. They might be sneaky, but Zed Haste have caught the and that with the Korean guy
Ooh,
going in. But
Hilda.
oh man,
Welcome
Hilda.
to Hilda. The bloody hand finally gonna be used onto Hilda. Now Durgesh Kumar can go ham. Speaking of Durgesh Kumar, he's not the one that's gonna be going ham. It's gonna be the Lunox picking up on the double kill. Looking for a triple. Can the Lunox get the triple? Ooh. Oh yeah, he can pick up the triple. Speaking of triple, what's better than a triple? A maniac.
Whoa. And I think this is it for Team Warrior because the Lord's marching in, and with the minions marching in, I think they will.
Can they
This
defend?
might be because look at that. The minions wave is like back
Possibly
on.
this might wait. Possibly if they decide to best lock, yeah, they are best locking, so this is gonna wait, guys.
Whoa, that was a really great fight coming in from Team Warrior now. So we have a eye on Warriors, with especially with Sindong have really outshined that play, and let's not forget, even Team Z, they have, like I said, drafting. I mean, drafting really did play an important role. They went for a Tiki band. They went for what Hylo's band, and then got taught. I mean,
They
there was
banned
so many possible.
They banned Trigriel, Atlas, Gatot,
Mhm.
Saber. I cannot remember the final one, sadly.
So yeah, so I mean it's pretty much, it was the setting up of Team Warriors that really set up the potential, right, to play off. So this would be it for the first match. Congratulations, Team Warrior, for moving to the round of 16. Anything before we close in, champ?
I'm just gonna say that was really amazingly done for the side of Warriors. They let their gold laner shine, and Syndrome absolutely shining bright like a diamond on that Lunox, picking up that maniac. So big shout out to Sindong. And with that, man, I don't have anything else to say. Nine.
Okay, that is it. And once again, congratulations, Team Warrior, for moving to the next round. And we are actually tied with schedule, but still, we will take a 5-minute break, and we will be right back with another match. So stay tuned with us, and make sure to like and subscribe both these channel. And also, there's a description. In the description, you will find our link tree to Cloud Clover, which include the YouTube channel. So make sure you go and subscribe. And a big shout out to our streaming team as well. And with that, Nine will be signing off.
Who draws the line between forgery and feeling inspired? Who defines derivative versus being admired? Who decides what original means? Who aspires and knows the wannabes? Upon the shoulders of giants, I've got a long way to drop. Oh, I'll never get here on my own. See the view from the top. If everything's a remix of everything that has been, then let me just go back to my laptop, take a band on track that I cooked up. Maybe you'll hear Skrillex, some Netica, and some Imogen. Talk wacko, but I'm trying to get back, it just seems fair. Who draws the line between innovation and tried and true? Who's to say what's reiteration and what is new? Who decides what original means? Who aspires and knows the wannabes? Upon the shoulders of giants, I've got a long way to drop. Oh, I'll never get here on my own. See the view from the top. giants. I've got a long way to drop. Oh, I never get here on my own. View from the top. Who draws the line between forgery and feeling inspired? Who defines derivative versus being admired? Who decides what original means? Who aspires and knows the wannabes? Upon the shoulders of giants, I've got a long way to drop. Oh, I never get here on my own. See the view from the top.
That saber ban I knew. What?
Okay, guys, we're about to go like.
9, I
Yo,
send
Baka,
you my
go
mic,
on.
okay?
Yo, Baka. Let the timer run, man. Let the timer run. Once is still preparing.
I'm actually...
If everything's a remix of everything that has been, then let me just go back to my laptop, take a pen on track. That I go down, maybe you'll hear Skrillex, some guy, some Imogen. Talk wacko, but I'm trying to get back, it just seems fair. Who draws the line between innovation and tried and true? Who's to say what's reiteration and what is new? Who decides what original means? Who aspires and knows the wannabes? Up on the shoulders of giants, I've got a long way to drop. Oh, I never get here on my own. See the view from the top.
All right, guys, welcome back to.
Our match number 2.
Okay, the time's ticking in, and we are into the second game. Okay, I would give the mic first to Champ.
Alright guys, so this is gonna be it for me tonight. But before I go out, guys, enjoy the games and thank you to everybody for showing up. And also, man, I'm not gonna be just going out and leaving you guys empty-handed. I'm bringing out I'm bringing out another special analyst from a very talented young guy in forms of Vans. So Vans, I'm handing the mic over to you, brother, and this is adios for me, guys. Vans.
Okay, I have an incredible person with me who will be joining with us to break down the game for us. So welcome once to the caster table with me. Hello, welcome once.
Hello, 9. It's such an honor and pleasure to be here. I'm very excited to be a cast for the second game, and I'm looking forward for an exciting game.
Yes, definitely. So you have watched the previous match. How was it?
I mean, the previous match, it was kind of intense. Both the team, they were giving their 110%.
Yes,
And
definitely.
Team Warrior, they absolutely... They dominated the entire battlefield from the beginning to the end. Like, they were on the lead, focused on the objectives, on the turrets, and on the kills. Overall, it was a great game. GG.
All right. All right. So on the blue team, we have Peak 2, Plummet, and on the red we have Black Dragon. Let's go and start right away to that drafting phase.
Well, let's head on to the drafting phase.
So, what I mean, you said, right, the changes in the with the ban. So, could you give us some insight on the ban? I mean, the changes with the revamps.
First of all, like I'd like to talk about the recent adjustment, on the items, especially on the specific item for Malefic Gun. I mean that has been such a great item ever since it's been adjusted. Like basically any marksman who is abusing attack speed, they can abuse this Malefic Gun. Like it could be a carry. I mean, for carry, it's a lethal item on carry. Like she's a marksman with the lowest basic damage. And then with the passive of Malefic Gun with the 15% extra range and the flat 30% penetration, he just absolutely shreds tank from a distance. Like she's not even in danger anymore, like as she used to be.
Oh yes,
And
definitely.
talking about, I would like you to carry on 9.
No, I was about to say that the band that's coming in directly right away, we have Setsi with a counter ban of Sushin.
I
So
mean,
I would want to
Zushin-
know.
I mean, Zushin, she's been a meta pick, even in pro scenes in esports and even the wildcards. This entire afternoon, I was watching the wildcards, and there's not been a single match where Zushin has not been open. She's absolutely banned in every match. And talking about Jushin, we see that she's been quite predominant ever since her release. Even despite the nerfs on her, the mana consumption, she's still been very dominant as a mage, especially against heroes that lack mobility. I mean, she's an absolute nightmare for the fighters. And talking about the bans, we see that blue team has come up with the ban of Chip. I mean, Chip is absolutely a pain on the butt. Like he literally can be anywhere, anytime on the map. Like he can just use his passive Y walk, right? Like literally, the passive says Y walk. Just teleport anywhere on the map you like, and you'd be just ambushing from top to bottom, bottom to top, and the enemy would not even know it.
Oh, that's
And
true. That's really
That's
true.
that's a very risky pick coming off from blue team. They have a Fanny as a first pick, so I'm expecting a Kufra from the enemy counter as a nemesis counter to Fanny.
Well, that's definitely true. But like Champ and I, we were talking in the previous match as well with the Fanny ban. I mean, right now, Fanny literally can't do anything much, right? So, I mean, like you said, this could be a really tricky pick for them because they could counter her right away, and it's not that.
Picking Fanny as a first pick. It's a
Oh,
very
there you
risky
go.
pick.
Your prediction came true. Kufra coming in with Solo Lobo going for edit on that ban.
I mean, ever since Kufra has been released, he has been the nemesis counter for Fanny. Over the past years, we see a Fanny, we automatically see a Kufra. There's no other option, to counter her as well as good as a Kufra.
Yeah, definitely.
And looking at the enemies pick, this Odette, I'm kind of skeptical about Odette. Because
Yeah.
Odette is a kind of a mage that lacks CC. She has amazing
yes.
burst, amazing shield. But as a counter for Fanny, that's kind of risky, to be honest, because Fanny, she can go in and out without a hassle. If there's no mage that can stun her midway.
Oh yes,
And
definitely.
as we talk about the counter for Fanny, we also see that the blue team they've already picked Ruby, which is also one of a great counter for Fanny. She can literally stop Fanny midway with her skill 2.
Yes, definitely. I mean, like you said, Fanny and Kufra has been best friend forever, right? Once
Like literally
they are
nemesis since day
inseparable.
one.
But then, like you said, that's so true. Like Audit, like at the back, like what she can really do much, and with that savage warrior going for uh Veil, like I'm really hoping to see a very good frontliner for Solo Lobo too. I mean,
I mean, talking
although
about
we have
Veil,
core Kufra.
yep. I mean, talking about a Veil. I mean, Veil is a good counter for Audit because Audit is basically immune to normal CC, and the only kind of CC which can cancel her ult is basically a knockup. So I feel like a Veil might work here.
Oh yes.
And
That's
talking
why.
about Kufra and Fanny, I feel like Fanny can still work despite having a Kufra on the enemy's team. Recently, she's been buff, with the energy. She consumes less energy. And that's a pretty good thing for a Fanny because Fanny users, if they know how to conserve that energy, they can basically create a havoc on the battlefield.
Yes. I mean, wait, they went for a Carmilla ban in there. They could have like other possible ban because like they banned Sicilian,
I mean, that's
aren't
true
they?
because I mean, Carmilla ban makes sense, because Carmilla basically she can 5-man ult, with her ultimate Curse of Blood. If she connects 5 enemies and a Veil does this combo, it's basically a wipeout. So I feel like that could be a wise choice for the red team to ban Carmilla.
Yes, that's true, definitely. And what are the possible ban that might come in because they still don't have that
I
they
mean,
still don't have their mass ban.
looking at the draft right now, we see that both of the teams, they're keeping their MM for the last, I guess. So basically, they're going to pick a strong MM, such as maybe a Brody on the red team in order to counter Fanny. Because Brody is a kind of MM. He's one of the few MMs that has a built-in CC, So picking a Brody against a Fanny would be a wise choice. And for talking about a Brody, when he builds warrior boots and plus breastplate, Fanny she can't burst him that easily, because Brody is already a marksman with high basic defense, he has a basic defense growth which is higher than most marksmen. So he's a kind of tanky marksman.
Oh, that's a lot of insight that's coming in from once. Guys, note it up, okay, guys? It will be useful for the next matches that's going to head in straight to us. And J-Ski here, possible for a marksman, but they haven't had the hyper yet. Those, I missed out Suyu ban there.
Talking about Suyu, Suyu has been recently nerfed with, they added a 1 second extra CD on all his skills. And basically, I've been watching esports for quite some time now. Suyu, he's manageable, like he's not that great of a burst assassin. He can be sneaky with the bushes. Obviously, he can engage using his spear. He can just dive in, slash the enemies, and then get out with the third skill. But that's all, I mean, if you see him on the map, basically he won't be able to hit you directly with his skills. Basically, you're gonna dodge him very easily. Suyu is a manageable hero. Even in ranks, I don't see him ban much.
So he's no more that broken hero. That's what you basically mean.
For Suyu, right?
Yeah.
If you're planning to play a Suyu as a core, you have to make sure that the enemy team are less mobile. The lesser the mobile they are, the more easy it will be for you to pick them off one by one.
Yes, true. And here we have it. The draft is locked in, and it's going to be all about execution. We
Looking at
saw
that
a lot
1-1.
of good. Yes,
Looking
1-1.
at that 1-1, I do have a little bit of hope on that 1-1.
Okay.
I'm basically a 1-1 main, and I've been facing off families over and over again, but somehow I always manage to handle a Fanny with a 1-1. So are we gonna see the same thing on J-Ski? We're gonna see that in a while.
Yes, yes, yes. And welcome everyone to the land of dawn. On the blue team, we have Peak to Plummet versus Black Dragon on the red. The stage is set for the battle, and the viewers are also hype, and both the team look pretty fired up with that amazing pick. And yeah, let's go and make straight our way into the map.
Oh my god, Zed. I mean 9.
Mhm.
9. Did you notice something on the enemy's team?
And when you say enemy, you gotta the red. You mean
I mean the red.
t-
Did you notice
yes,
something
it's
that
Black
they
Dragons.
do not have a core? Do not have a core.
Wait. What?
Yes,
I
they do
think
not have a core.
Ares was supposed to go. I thought Ares would go for it. Oh, is this
Got
going to be a
change the spell.
draft?
He forgot to change the spell.
They are
got
going to get so literally slaughtered there, and that's an easy win-win for Charin to go in for the buff as well.
Literally, Sharon can just go in, come out, steal all the stuff without a problem, without that retreat, you know?
Oh, I feel so bad for Ares. A lot of pressure will come in for him to steal. I mean, I'm not definitely no contest at all. There will be no contest for it.
These are
But
the kind of situation, you know, that make the game interesting. I mean, come
and
on.
Charin
who
already
wants
getting the first
score?
blood and core going to get sandwich in there, but they are. I think they are actually they're getting hyped up, right? I feel like Peak to Plummet, they're getting hyped up because they don't have a
we
core.
see
We can take
Sharon going over
advantage.
to the bot lane. Is he gonna pick up off that 1-1?
Mhm.
I think so. He's gonna pick her off. Yeah, and that's an easy pick off for him. And there goes Charin with another kill. And we see a Tigreal picking off on Kufra as well. And Kufra will be chased down by Yusuf. Well, this is gonna be a hard game. A very tough game for the Black Dragons. Despite having a Black Dragon, literally a Black Dragon, as their name on their team,
Mhm.
this is not gonna be an easy game for them. I mean,
Not at
without
all.
that retreat, the objectives are gonna be so tough to contest. It's gonna be basically a 70 out of 30% to contest the objective, you know, like the turtle and the lord. It's a lot of pressure for Team Black Dragon. And we see that Kufra he's trying to engage here on Moon, I guess. And
Yes,
there-
oh, with that, Charin takes the first turtle with no contest coming in. No Maru's going to go in, but Charin
and he's
with
gonna
that,
punish.
yeah, with that steel cable gets down.
And he's gonna pick off the Alpha as well. Well, that was a close call. He almost got him. Ares is struggling without that retreat. He's really struggling. Whether he'll go to the EXP, to the mid, or to the goal, he has no option. Can't jungle properly.
Yes, and here I think there's a lot of
And we
struggle
see Charin, we see
without that
Charin with
core.
ambushing Orcon. And there goes another kill for Charin.
Hmm. I think there seemed to be like it was a little too late for them to pick on that retreat, or I don't know what happened, but yeah, this will cost them a lot.
I mean, that's a big minus point for Black Dragons, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh yes.
And talking
Yeah.
about 1-1, it seems like she's struggling a lot against the fan. I mean, it would be a wise choice for her to buy an early breastplate, you know? That would highly increase her survivability rate, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. I mean, we can't even talk about the retreat gap anymore, and we like. I mean, all they could really do right now is just focus on the objective.
On Komaru, and is he gonna pick him off? And
Really?
Numeru gets punished by Charon.
Ooh,
That's
and-
basically, he's basically fed up.
The implosion coming in with Ares taken down by Eclipse, and another initiation coming by Jetski. Aizen taking down Solo B with a
And
taken down.
I-
They are going to go full V5. Aizen taking down Zayski. A back on back, face to face. Blow coming in there. This is so painful to watch.
I mean, 9. The scales have totally tilted towards team peak. You know, like basically the scales have just tilted ups and downs. People have it's basically a one-sided match at this point. I mean, despite having a Kufra as a Countess fan, it seems like it's of no use because if Core he's basically on top lane, Charon is on bot. If Core is in bot, he's basically on top. So it's basically no use for that Kufra right here.
I mean, for Charin to manage that cable is also to do. I mean, there could be some engagement that Kufra could really initiate only if they were able to get that stack up with the goal difference. Look at that, the vast gap that's coming.
Insane.
Yes, there's no way.
Not only talking about the goal, but the objective. There are 4 turrets behind team. The Black Dragon, they need to pull off some kind of a miracle over the Kufra to pull off some kind
Ooh,
of
beautiful coming in
an
from
amazing
Savage
burn.
Warrior taken down. Wow, what that a combo that came in from Savage Warrior and Clites. I think they are. I mean, I am speechless once here. I have no words or whatsoever to say. It's already 7 minutes,
I
and
mean, at
look
this
at
point,
the
Karen is
game.
just liking his cables. It's an easy game for Team P.
It's a clean sweep for them, like so. Ooh, Zensky taking the Aizen down. Zayski is really playing well though.
Amazing pick off by Charon.
Ooh.
He's basically gonna get a maniac here.
A triple kill and going in. Oh, being too greedy, but backs off with that cable. That mock came in from Ares.
Charon. Absolutely beautiful. The cable control on that steel cable is absolutely beautiful. He is just totally turning the team Black Dragon, you know? Basically, he's going in and they're going back, and then he's basically going in and out, and then it's just creating a chaos over team Black Dragon. They're confused. Where did they go in or where did they go out? They just basically confused at this point. They don't know what to do with that Charon or the steel cable.
They need a magic spell, a miracle for them to turn this around, because I mean, a huge mistake, because that's where, right, the draft, you really have to make like a fast decision on who goes what for, rather than being so spontaneous. Like, go for it, like just make a decision already. Anywho, with the lore taken down, I think they are going to go full in and they are not going to wait another minute. It looks like it might be over within 10 minutes.
I mean, they're not gonna risk it. They're basically gonna go all in. They're gonna take the Lord. They're gonna kill them. They're gonna take the inhibitors, everything. They're not gonna risk it just because they don't have a score, a retreat. They're not gonna take that risk of extending the game towards the late game, because in the late anything can happen. The tables will break.
Yeah, if Zayski, right, if he gets the damage coming in, I think she possible.
As the 1-1, there's so much you could do. You know, there's not much you can do, because basically, if you look at Team Black Dragon, the main damage dealer they have is basically a 1-1, which is the backline, and Vanish can basically go in and pick her off. And as for Nomaru and Ares, if they go in, they're basically gonna get shredded. And we see beautiful pick off coming off here fight Lucy. And with this, it's gonna be a wrap. GG.
Wow. I am I'm speechless. I mean, how could it possibly deliver a game without a jungle? That is not at all. It's not. Yeah, it's not acceptable at all. I mean, I can think of whoever the jungle is will get a good yapping after this match.
I mean, that is for sure. I mean, there could have been some kind of technical issues, maybe with the connection, maybe. I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously, no one is gonna risk a tournament over here like that, right? They're not gonna throw it away.
Oh yes,
Yes,
they
it might be
won't.
a technical issue for them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Might be.
when the game started, I did see Ares. He was
Mhm.
basically in base. He was not moving for around.
Mhm.
I'm sorry about that. So what I was saying is that when the game started, Ares was basically in the fountain. He was not moving. So I guess it was a
Mhm.
connection problem for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, could be possibly. And the damage that if we are seeing here, look at Fanny with the full 62. And I think he was enjoying a lot with that cable around with the free buff. Yeah, I think he took the full privilege
I
of
mean, talking
flying
about the
around.
draft, right? Talking about the
Mhm.
draft, I feel like Team Ares, they could have done better, with drafting. Like they could have taken
Mhm.
pick off heroes for the early, but
Mhm.
they decided to go with an alpha.
Mhm.
Well, it's not a very good of a pick off hero like assassins. Like basically we're in the assassin meta right now, and
Yes, yes.
going up against a pick off assassin like a Fanny with an alpha.
Mhm.
That's basically an odd. It's a huge odd because Fanny with the steel cable, she can basically go in and out, go to the base, be in top, be in bot, anywhere she would like. There's basically
Mhm.
no stopping her. And talking
Mhm.
about Alpha,
Mhm.
Alpha is basically a
Uh, hello? Couldn't. Okay, I think he got break. Yeah, anyway, I think that was a lot of insight coming in from once. I hope he pick us up back there. But anyway, guys, that was a good round for day 4. And that's it, folks. We have just witnessed that Limit takes the win in the domination performance over Black Dragons. We're really sorry, Black Dragons, but hopefully we will see you again. And thank you so much for participating. And Black Dragons also, yeah, I think they shown. I mean, they showed the sportsmanship that they still continue to do it without any complaint. So that's a wrap up for day 4 of C3 teaser tournament powered by NextG and Vista. What a ride that was, and the actions are getting more intense, so you better stay tuned with us even for day 5, because more actions are going to make a lot of difference. We will be back with more epic matchup, and make sure to join us tomorrow for another round of very high competition level, okay? Because we have team that will be putting in, and we have many other surprises coming in with for you guys. Make sure that you go to the description and follow Cloud Clover other platform as well. And until then, I'm your 9 host, and on behalf of C3 team, we'll see you next time. Stay tuned, stay excited, and remember, it's a world of competitive gaming, and it can happen. Good night, everyone.